You
Let's
feel
go.
you feel me, people out there? You know what we doing? We being on time with everything.
On time.
Uh-huh. Intro early.
The lies.
And then the side of races.
Ooh! Down.
Big Will and the Sugarfoots. That's it.
Going to compromise my artistic integrity. And I'll tell you something else. This is the show.
This is the show.
We're not going to change it.
Not gonna change it, bitches.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hold on, Frank. Can I talk my shit real quick? Can I talk my shit?
Yes, you may.
So I've been listening to like a lot of like newer podcasters and stuff in that Ordeal, right? You know, trying to see who we could collab with and stuff like that. And you know, even some of the bigger podcasters, you know, I've been listening to and shit. Them motherfuckers don't got an intro like we got. Customization. Do you feel me?
Nah. You know, I mean, look, we don't need a big machine behind us. You know what I mean?
Man, shit.
We got something that you can't buy or reproduce.
God.
And that is artistic integrity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Shit. It may sound like I'm shitting on other podcasts. Well, god damn it, I am. Step your motherfucking game up, god damn it. Here, a lot of y'all got the same generic ass intro, generic ass music. God damn.
Yeah, at least throw some ass to it or something.
Something. Shit. Throw in a giggity. A capuli or something. Fuck. But that's why we one of the best, bro. Just saying, man.
Yeah, top tier. Top tier, most requested. Live in your face.
Yeah.
And in them guts.
Well, I don't know about the gut. Hey, well, since we in the gut subject, you feel me? Why do, since there's been a lot of UFO blabble, you feel me? Why do aliens always want to get in your guts, aka your butt? Like, why?
I mean, that probably is the most interesting part about us.
Oh, or butthole?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is this? Is this a starfish attached to a human?
Oh,
what the fuck is going on here? I mean, we are all assholes at the end of the day.
Okay.
You understand that the first thing to form on a human being is the asshole? Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's only right. We all are born of asshole.
Damn.
We were literally born asshole first, basically, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense if they want to get to the origin, get to the root, the ruta, and the tuta of things, if you will.
All right.
Then they would start with the anus area. There's a reason why there's a whole planet named Uranus. Okay? It's not a coincidence. It's all one big ass conspiracy.
One big ass conspiracy. Hey, bro, the aliens don't like that, bro. We stereotyping. We stereotyping.
Well, they're stereotyping.
Oh, how so?
Is it really a stereotype, first of all, if they are well known for anally probing every subject that they come in contact with?
Well, we don't know that. We just paint that picture for them. I ain't never met an alien.
And from the sound of it, I don't want to meet one.
Nah, they into that butt play.
They like to touch you on the inside parts.
Wait, Frank. Let's be real though. I'm gonna break it down like this. Maybe aliens are only into butt play because who is the only race that ever see aliens?
White folks.
Okay, I'm gonna just leave it right there. Think about
Listen,
it. Think about
but maybe they always, maybe the aliens are just like super attractive.
Okay.
To the people that get abducted. So maybe, just maybe, they toot their ass in the air a little bit. Maybe they were asking for it.
So they was tooting their ass up and was like, "Yo, here you go, aliens. You're beautiful." Is that what we're saying?
And they had the audacity to not be able to believe what happened.
Man.
Hey, listen, you put your asshole in the air, just be prepared for some strange shit to happen.
Hella strange. Oh my goodness. No, hold on. I gotta play the slap though. You feel me? I want to play it early, but we're gonna get back into this alien talk because I got more questions. Because you've been hearing about the UFOs flying.
Oh yeah, this is my subject right here. I'm down. We could have a whole pod about fucking UFOs and aliens. Okay, I'm down with that shit.
All right, hell yeah. Hey, and for some of y'all out there, UFO means unidentified flying object.
The newest nomenclature for that, though, would be UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Man, white folks always trying to change the names of shit. All right.
Well, that's how they try to confuse you.
Yeah.
It really is a confusion tactic. It's rebranding.
Yeah.
You can't rebrand anal raping. Are you kidding me?
You gotta say R.
Oh, my bad. Anal R word. Demonetized immediately. Sorry. I apologize. Anybody who I said graping.
Okay. All right, man. Yo, I gotta play this slap of the week, bro.
Okay.
And I was slapping, this incredible artist earlier. You heard me playing her, Erykah Badu. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually want to play something from New America Part 1. You feel me? And we about to play Honey. We want y'all with energy out there today, people. We about to give y'all a great ass show today, people.
That's right, baby. Anytime it starts off with alien talk, along with all the other weird shit that's been happening around the globe over the past week.
Yep. The weird shit that's been happening. Little kid sprayed with black spray paint. I guess he blackfaced himself. Another thing that's been weird. I guess one of them cartoons is feuding with Markle, whatever the hell her name is, and Prince Harry.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know
a cartoon?
What it was.
Winnie the Pooh?
I think it was The Simpsons or some shit.
Oh.
One of those.
How the fuck you gonna beef with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, nigga? The Simpsons? Come on.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, I love that line. She in love with a bumblebee, Frank.
Okay. Does that mean like a high yellow nigga like yourself? Is that what that means?
Come on, bruh. The bee got black on them too.
So do you. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Oh my God, bruh. You got a point there.
There was no Asian on that list. I was very surprised by that.
Yeah, there was none. I'll tell you more about it after the song.
Okay.
Hey. My soul star. No, he didn't just say black and yellow, black and yellow. The disrespect.
That was with all due respect, actually.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
Got a little lemon. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Gigging. Gigging. Gigging.
I'm trying to get me an interview. Look for you all over town. But you can't make it run around. Like you ready to find me. I need to know when you're feeling me. Oh, yes, take your picture for the reality. You're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah.
You're so sweet. You're magnificent. Yeah. I know some of y'all felt sweet a couple of days ago. Little Valentine's. Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day to all the listeners.
Yeah. That was Erykah Badu off her album New America Part 1, Fourth World War. That song is Honey.
Shout out Erykah Badu.
Yeah, we got to talk about that last lyric though, because let's be real, if we break down some of these older lyrics, kind of creepy. You got
they,
that?
They have hellas. They should be sus as pretty suspect. A lot of them old lyrics. If you listen to like old hip hop and R&B, they be sliding some bullshit in there.
Hey, they really do. Hey, we should one day bring like suspect lyrics and make it a song.
Just one whole song of like of the previous decades suspects lyrics.
Yep.
I like that. I like it. I like it. I think we can make something like that happen.
Bro,
most definitely.
Oh my God, bro. All right, man. Back to alien talk. Do you think aliens are racist? Because they never pick up a black person. They pick that nigga up and put him back down. Be like, nope. It's always white people. Come on, bro. Am I lying?
Well, if you look at like one of the original like hard cases that they have for aliens was a interracial couple, Betty and Barney Hill. The guy was black. The husband was white. This was in the 40s, 50s when this happened. So every now and then, I mean, maybe they just wanted to see like because back then interracial relationships like wasn't happening.
So the guy was black and the woman was white?
Yeah. So maybe the aliens was like, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Now they're the things down there are intermingling in races. I thought, so that could have been the interest in them. Yeah. But for the most part, niggas just don't be like out in the middle of nowhere. Like that's not it. That's like saying, are sharks racist for only eating white people? Well, they only eat white people because white people is the only motherfuckers swimming out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, you got a point there. All right.
So I would take that same thing and apply it to alien invasions. White people just being out. Oh, what's going on out here? There's nobody out here. Oh, there's a light in the sky. Let me investigate. See what's up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah.
So I would definitely say that you have a point. It is mostly them.
Nah, I know what it
but
is.
It's for a particular reason. Like if niggas was getting like abducted from like liquor stores or some shit, then yeah, the nigga rate would go up for sure. Right?
Yeah.
But since they're out in the middle of like bumfuck Tennessee or in the Caucasus Mountains abducting motherfuckers, we know we have no place in areas in like West Virginia, out in the wilderness. So they just don't have the opportunity to catch us slacking.
Yeah. You know, bro, I'm gonna put it like this. This how I look at it. Yeah, they the first person probably was a black man abducted, and they was like, you know, the aliens, everything was cool until it came to that probing. And then bro whooped one of the aliens' asses and was like, nah, we can't deal with it. We can't have another black person.
Or like hella black people do disappear. So
okay.
Maybe they abduct us, right? And then we just be up there chopping it up, and they chopping it up, and they be like, you know what, you cool as shit, bro. You try and roll with us, you know what I'm saying? Let's go pick some of these white motherfuckers up and fuck with them. You know what I mean? And that's where that relationship, like niggas disappear, they just don't come back to tell the story.
Yeah.
Because this shit weak as fuck, like Earth weak as fuck for us as niggas. Right? Weak as fucking planet for niggas. I think we would have a better success rate elsewhere. Like, I don't think they had Pan-African slavery on Mars or on fucking Jupiter.
Wait a minute. What if they did have slavery on Mars? You go to Mars,
I think they probably did actually, because I still say that's where white people came from. So on Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, right? Maybe there's no slavery allowed in these places. So if that's where the aliens are from, or from Andromeda galaxy, right? If they're from Andromeda, a different galaxy, I mean, they probably love some niggas over there.
Hey, for real.
Appreciate the super sticker, Soul Star.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Hey though, but let's spice it up even more. Why are the aliens going over conflicted areas, conflicted zones?
Why would you not? It's the same reason why a group of people crowded around at lunchtime to see two niggas fight. It's that same aspect of curiosity, right?
Want the beef?
They be like, oh shit, you see that motherfucker just dropped a B-52 bomb on them bitches. You see that? That's why. Because you got to think about it. If there's an alien race, right, they would be the only way they can get to that point. Appreciate the support, Soul Star. But the only way they can get to that point is to get past war. All of that shit is probably in their rearview mirror, right? To get to the point where they can travel interstellarly, and to get to, you know, that point in their technology, they have to be past war and conflict and everything. So they've never seen anything like that shit before.
Okay.
So they want front row seats to the Mike Tyson fight. They trying to see a nigga get knocked out because they ain't never seen no shit like that before.
So that's why they over conflict zones and shit.
I mean, this goes to World War II. They were talking about, that's where the term Foo Fighters is not just a rock and roll band.
Oh, where that shit come from? Yeah.
The Foo Fighters were UFOs that used to show up during conflicts. It'd be balls of light just like kind of flying around, or some people would say like silver orbs would be flying right next to these bombers. Whenever they would try to make a maneuver to fire at them, you know, they would disappear. Yeah, so that's where the term Foo Fighter came from.
Okay. And it's kind of like, it makes sense though, because right now it's a lot of conflict between, you know what I mean, within the world, you feel me? Especially
too
like,
much.
You know what
There's
I mean?
too much shit going on.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, did you see those pictures from that train derailment?
Nah, well, I don't even know what you're really talking about.
Just type in, bring the Googles up.
Are we listening or just watching?
Watch the look at the picture. I want you to see this picture. It's fucking
Train Derailment. Derailment sound like a black name too.
Train Derailment. Train Derailment. Toxic fumes.
Toxic fumes.
And go to images.
Which one?
Shucks. There was one that looked like a goddamn nuclear bomb went off.
Is it this one?
Or
this one in Ohio?
Yeah, it was in Ohio.
Train Derailment more toxic than. It probably was this one.
Well, that is it, but there was like an oh yeah, right there's a picture. Go down from where you at. Yeah, right there.
Right here?
No. Up to the right. Down.
Right here?
Right there.
Okay. Oh, this shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
Look at the picture next to it though.
That's how it looked. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Click on it so you can enlarge it.
Hold on.
No, it doesn't let you.
Just stuck it out.
Wow. Yeah. So it created a cloud of fucking toxic fumes, killing various animal life, kill all the fish in their lakes. People were under mandatory lockdowns to stay inside of their homes because all the air was toxic. This is going to lead to a lot of sick people.
Hell yeah.
There was another like a plastic factory that was on fire, like a 2-acre fire of plastics that was putting a bunch of toxins into the air. There was that fucking mass shooting that just happened.
Michigan, right?
Yeah, at Michigan State. It's like, bruh, can a nigga get a break, bro? Like, I'm tired of these fucking like one shit happening during my lifetime. Like, nigga, we need a break. Millennials need a break, dog.
Man, our break was the Rhianna halftime of Super Bowl.
Oh, that was it?
That was our break.
That's it. And it was just halftime.
That's it.
We still got more of the game to go.
Yeah.
That's the scary thing about it. We still got so much more of the fucking game left.
That was our only break, bruh.
Only one break.
Golly.
What'd you think about that halftime show, by the way? Completely off tangent.
To me, to be honest, it was lackluster to me.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was more she was just out there to kind of get paid and just show that she was pregnant. And that was about it. That was the only thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It did feel a little lackadaisical, but then after when it came out that she was pregnant, then I'm like, okay, that's why, because normally she's like giving it, but that's why she wasn't like really moving it and shaking it and everything like that.
Yeah,
because of the fact she was pregnant, so I can respect that. But I felt like it was lackluster too. So did Donald Trump. Donald Trump said that shit was weak as fuck.
Yeah, they've been beefing since 2018. He was like, that shit was trash. Godly. What is this?
Hey, man, I just seen today that Roseanne Barr was in A$AP Rocky's DMs saying whenever you get tired of Rhianna, hit me up. Swear to God, bro.
Really?
It's like, nigga, I thought you was racist. I did not have that in my 2023 bingo cards.
Hell no. She's like, yo, hit me up, daddy.
That's fucking disgusting.
Hey, since we on the Super Bowl shit though, we should just incorporate this right now, bruh. Look at this. Rolling Stone gave every Super Bowl halftime show ranked from worst to best, bruh.
Okay.
Let's have some
fun. Let's get into that.
The worst. The black eye peas. Oh my God, bro.
Hey, listen, to me, no cap.
Yeah.
The black eyed peas are overrated as fuck.
Oh, God damn. For real?
I'm like, they are to me, in my musical opinion.
Do you consider them
like that poppy shit was not for me?
Yeah.
that genre bending shit. I mean, it put Fergie on the map or whatever. I can do without Will.i.am. I can do it. I can literally do without that whole group.
Then they have a song like "It's hot, hot." Oh, it's 80.
Yeah, Fergalicious. That was Fergie. That was just Fergie. I could do without any person in that band existing. To be honest with you,
you ain't fucking with Will.i.am.
No, why would I be?
I wouldn't either. I can't think of a
because he did "Where's the Love."
Hold on. Oh, we got a new listener. The Movement One. What's good, yo? The Black Eyed Peas were good with their first 2 records before Fergie. Wait a minute. Time out. The Black Eyed Peas didn't
existed start out before Fergie. I thought Fergie was in the group from the beginning.
Yeah. What the fuck? Wow, we learned something new. Okay.
See, I like to learn new shit.
Yeah.
Soulstar says I used to love Black Eyed Peas, but yeah, ain't what they used to be now. They still exist?
Wait, hold on. We learning some shit right now. Fergie replaced a different woman, a black woman.
Oh no, you gotta pull this up, Magic.
Racist.
I need to know this information. I need to know who this was because now, see, this shit is getting deep right here. That's when they reached the zenith of their careers as soon as they took the black woman out of the group and replaced it with a white queen.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. Yo.
Movement said I was a big fan back at the start. Then they fucked up.
Yo, hey, appreciate this info, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing. But looks like we're the ones that's late to the party. We don't know our Black Eyed Pea history.
Yeah. Well, most of America don't either. I'm pretty sure.
I had no idea. No, this is amazing to me.
It's kind of fucked up though. Because
I feel like I might have heard that in passing somewhere, but I don't remember it, to be honest.
I wonder if their group would have still had this type of success if they had that black woman in the group.
Absolutely not.
You feel how effed up that is? Golly.
Well, people like to, I mean, you got to realize this was like the MTV era.
Okay.
And, you know, what was selling at that time was what? Britney Spears, Pink. You know, to have that as you know,
Christina Aguilera, we can't forget about her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and you add that to the mix when you know, really there was a merge of pop and R&B, then yeah, I mean it's a natural progression for what was popular at the time. And it's easier to sell, more palatable to a mass audience.
Okay.
Most don't know about the original female member, but yeah, Fergie replaced her. It was 2003 when they added the white girl. No, I'm wrong. 2000.
Wow.
So that's crazy.
See,
that's crazy.
See, that's why we have the pod in the show right
now.
You know what I mean? Yeah. We learning shit also.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, that's some good information.
The Movement One. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Now hit us with a follow, bro, and tell us a joke. And we're cutting you off.
That's cap. I don't want no more jokes, man. That last person spoiled the jokes for me.
Yeah. Like, motherfucker, shut up.
Let's get back to this list, though.
Yeah, the list. All right.
Because this is interesting.
34. Everything from 1967 to 1989.
Oh, I agree. That whole era was ass. And I wasn't even around to see none of that shit. That shit was trash, though. I could 100% agree with that. Let's go to the next one.
The New Kids on the Block, 91. Who the hell is this?
The New Kids on the Block did the fucking Super Bowl? Are you kidding me? Wow. What year was this? Let me see.
91?
Oh, yeah. 1991. Man, it just ain't getting... Who the... Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, Tony Braxton, and Tina Turner.
2000?
That's the reason why niggas was wearing pro clubs back then and protested this Super Bowl.
That's why they wore the pro clubs? Wow. All right.
I kind of recall this. What are you talking about? What do you kind of recall, Soulstar?
Which one? Which Super Bowl? All right, let's keep going down the list though. They had, what was it? 31 Gloria Estefan and Olympic figure skaters. 92.
What?
They put the
Hold on, how you gonna have this? Is wild to have figure skaters performing at halftime. That shit should have been the worst. That shit should have been number 30, 38 or whatever that top spot was.
Oh my
You
God.
can't have, I mean, it is Gloria Estefan, I get it. But come on, man. I'm not trying to see no fucking figure skaters at halftime of the Super Bowl. Are you fucking out of your mind?
Yeah, you must be crazy. God damn.
No, that's an L right there.
30.
Tony
LaBelle,
Bennett. I don't want to hear that shit.
Teddy
Patti
P.
LaBelle, Teddy P. Turn it off. Miami Sound Machine. Don't even know who that is.
Oh, don't either.
29. Pete Fountain, Irma Thomas, Doug Kershaw, and Snoopy. I don't know who the fuck y'all are. All of them look like the Queen of England at different stages of her life. Okay.
And Snoopy, are they talking about the dog? Like, you know?
I mean, they must be, because
What the hell is this? Wow.
Kids on the
28.
Block at the Super Bowl. I remember watching when I was a little G. Those are some old school singers. Snoopy like the dog, LOL, Ellie says.
All right.
My grandma loved them. Look, everybody loved New Kids on the Block back in the day. It's all good. The Blues Brothers, 1997 at number 28. I fuck with the Blues Brothers, dog.
For real? Well, the Super
Even
Bowl,
though, see, but they should not have them at the Super Bowl, because the Blues Brothers started off on like SNL, and then they made a movie. Like, they were not like a real, I think they had a CD or whatever, but they weren't a fucking real deal shit. Like, it started off as like some clown shit, you know? So I don't think that deserved the ire of America's eye watching them perform at the Super Bowl.
Well,
But somebody loved it.
Landed on the big 2-8.
Yeah.
2-7. Maroon
27
5.
Maroon 5.
Yeah, I'll watch this. It's this wasn't that appealing.
But they have Adam Levine. If you don't have a reason,
all right, man. Come on.
You don't have the time.
The Who?
Oh, that was fucking good. I can sing. The Who at number 26.
Oh my God. The Who.
Doja Cat started off as a comedy music singer. I can definitely see that, because she's an absolute fucking clown.
Damn.
No, not like real clown. Just like she's hilarious. Like she's always doing like clown shit. Like she's just always Bitch I'm a Cow was yeah, it was her hit.
And you know what else was her hit? Like she was saying some
the N-word on those chat rooms. That was a hit too.
Oh my God, bro. All right, let's get through this list, bro. All right, 20, 25. Tanya Tucker,
Clint Black, Travis Tritt, and the Judds. How are you going to say all of these people's name and Stevie Wonder is clearly on stage, and his name is not even mentioned next to all these country singers?
Because he killed his part. He did the shit justice. That's why.
They probably cut the nigga mic off. He couldn't even see the shit anyway, so he thought his shit was up.
Nah, they just saying this nigga Stevie Wonder been able to see shit for the longest.
Yeah, no, I have seen that. I have seen like people. A lot of people have said that shit. And let me tell you something. If I found out Stevie Wonder can see, I gotta shut some shit down. Something had to happen. Something huge has to happen. He got to go to jail or something, because you can't build a whole life platform on a lie of that magnitude.
Shit, I'm gonna let him rock. Why you do it all the time? All right.
Oh, that pick isn't from the Super Bowl. That's why. Okay, Stevie Wonder killing it, and ironically, they're the ones that's blind.
Oh my God! All right.
Oh no, not the Janet Jackson one. Not the Titty Gate.
Titty Gate. Hey, no. Hey, let's be real, bro. Justin Timberlake, bro. You a piece of shit for this, bro. You kind of
he did leave her out to dry. Hey, but he had to save his career, man. Fuck that. Look, you got to look. All these people are selfish. If they're in the limelight, they want to stay as far away from any kind of scandal as possible.
Yeah, but right? Why he rip her titty out like that? Like, why he do it? Janet Jackson didn't do it herself.
I mean, he wanted to see a titty,
and she got ridiculed for his behavior. That's called privilege, people.
Good old Tittygate. That's right. That's right.
Tittygate. 23 boys.
The movement said her tit was ugly as fuck. Hold on, bro. That's Black history right there. Okay, that left titty is Black history. Don't you ever?
Nah, bro. Hell no. You don't want us to get Dr. Umar in here and give you some goddamn. Golly, the movement. Jesus Christ. Oh, Tittygate. Yeah. Tittygate.
What's her name from Swordfish? Oh my! He's talking about Halle Berry. Listen. You might get blackballed from the community for this shit. Like, come on, dog. What is going on here? Let's get back to this list before my outrage spews across this goddamn thing.
All right, Boys and Men. I think the list is because it's going to the best. Like the Boys and Men. I didn't think that was too bad.
But you can't have Boys and Men at mid. This is mid. They said Boys and Men was mid.
Wait a minute. Time out. Justin Timberlake in 2 of the 24.
2 mid. He's just mid because Justin Timberlake is mid.
He got that one album that's slapping though. That one album, with the glasses shit or the
the one where he did Suit and Tie with Jay-Z.
Exactly. That fucking album was amazing.
Yeah, and then he did a country album and balanced it out.
Yeah, trash. God, damn, they got Stevie Wonder in 2 of them too.
Damn, Stevie Wonder and Gloria Estefan. No, Gloria Estefan is in 2 of them.
Oh, they both in 2.
Well, Stevie, apparently that picture was not from the actual performance, said movement. So I have to. He seems like he might have great knowledge on historical quality of music. Mm-hmm. So I'll lean on him with that one. But I believe it. But Gloria Estefan. The Mexicans should be outraged by this list, okay?
Look it. Shania Twain, Sting, and No Doubt.
No, that had to be up top. You got to put that in the 30s. You got to put that in the 30s. Nobody want to see that shit.
Because of Sting alone.
This picture smells like Old Spice.
Old Spice and Finch.
Old Spice and CK1, nigga.
God damn. Oh my God! All right.
Oh, they put your boy on the list, dog. They put The Weeknd. That's your boy right there.
Oh,
people don't know. If y'all don't know, that's the reason why Kamal got the afro.
Nah, bro, I can smell it from his breath. Smell it through this picture, bro. Golly.
Y'all don't know. Magic wanted me to call him the weekday for a while. I refused to call him that.
But I love it. I love it. I can't keep my hands up off of you. But ain't that the words?
Shit, I don't know. That was your guy. You was listening to him from the beginning.
I'm like the Weird Al Yankovic of the weekend. All right, number 18, Bruno Mars.
Nah, Bruno Mars can't be outside this top 10. I refuse to believe it. I don't even remember this performance. But the only reason why he's sitting at 18 is because the Red Hot Chili Peppers were involved.
You gotta be.
Because I refuse anything that Bruno touches. Like, he's like the performer of this age.
Yeah.
He's the closest thing we have to like a James Brown, Michael Jackson style performance.
Performance-wise.
Yeah, performance-wise.
Okay.
And musically too. Like, who else is doing funk music?
I don't really know. I don't know.
Who else is doing funk?
What? Anderson .Paak?
Anderson .Paak is not really like. No, I don't consider Anderson .Paak really like.
You don't care for funk? He funk though. Like, that's funk. You don't think so?
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna cap. I don't really listen to Anderson .Paak like that outside of that album he did with Bruno.
Okay.
So
yeah,
if you tell me that, then I have to believe you, my friend.
Yeah, man, that's funk, man. Funkified. You feel me? Ooh, man. All right, man. What? Again, Diana Ross. Yo, I feel like I don't know, man.
Bro, if the top 5 is all Lily Watts, this whole list got to go. Okay, because I feel like they doing. Number 1 has to be Michael Jackson's performance. I already know Michael Jackson has to be number one. If he's anything outside of number one, this list is garbage. We got to throw it out.
Nah, Prince gonna be number one. That
nah. What this is? See, this is an old time debate. To me, Michael Jackson over Prince, dog. What
over the Super Bowl performance? We talk about Super Bowl performances,
nigga. The pause alone, the pause he did was the best pause in music history. Fucking jets flying over and shit. He just standing there for a whole minute. Niggas is passing out in the audience just from being in the aura of Michael Jackson. You got fucking flames and fire, bro. Don't get me started.
Did Michael Jackson say something like homoerotic? To pause that now?
No, he just stood there at the beginning of his performance.
Yo, look it. I guarantee Michael Jackson gonna be like top maybe 5, and Prince gonna be number goddamn 1.
Hold on. Before you get back to this list, okay. I gotta say,
yeah,
Michael Jackson is the only human being to ever exist with experience being every race. He's been every race from black to Puerto Rican, Mexican, white. When the older pictures, Asian. There is no race of person that Michael Jackson was not. Okay. You got to get a man his flowers for that shit right there. Niggas can literally do anything they put their mind to.
He was every shade of black.
What race was Michael Jackson not? Canadian, he was that. Okay, seen him. And with a glittery maple glove on.
Yo, the glitter glove Michael Jackson had was clean as hell.
Movement, there will be no Michael Jackson slander allowed in this.
No. Allegedly, the movement. Allegedly. We ain't having that. Mama Dukes. Okay, Frank. Hey, Jesus. Hold on. All right, let's get back to this list. Okay.
Let's get back to it.
We don't want to get canceled. All right. 16, Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. Damn.
Bruno Mars is in 2 mid performances.
Yeah. Who you blaming?
That one guy in the middle.
You got to. You say Beyonce is over for us. They about to put our shit.
Nah. I'm Mark Zuckerberg in the middle. Okay. I did not know that nigga was in Coldplay.
God damn. That's why fucking Meta fell in. You out here singing and shit. All right.
Star says also, fun fact about MJ, he totally faked his soft voice. The man was known master of voice impressions.
For real? Man was known master of voice. He faked his soft voice. Okay.
I just thought that his penis was shrinking. I'm not even gonna read that. Let's this man is clearly choosing violence in this pod today.
Hold on, we're making spicy tuna. Hold on, the movement, and yes, I say the movement. One, that's not us. It's this person says hot take. Beyonce is overrated. Now I ain't gonna disagree with you, player. All right.
He says if Aaliyah didn't die, she would not even be in the conversation.
Oh, that's a strong point. I could see that. You know. Who knows?
He did it to save on his singing voice in public.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Could be.
Okay.
Could be.
Learning some shit. All right. Number 15.
Tom Petty. Should have been up top.
Yeah. Look at these motherfuckers. Look how they look. They look like... God. I can't even get out what they look like.
Nah, don't do it. Next. They got Michael Jackson at 14.
Nah, bro. Hold on.
Nah.
This shit look like some Jay and Silent Bob type.
The reunion tour of Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh
Let's go to right
Oh,
there.
they got Michael Jackson at 14. Wow.
Yeah, but that's the 19. He performed a few times. This is 1993 performance.
Okay. 13. Paul McCartney.
First of all, do not ever put Paul McCartney over Michael Jackson. There's not one performance or song Paul McCartney did better than nothing. Paul McCartney did better.
I agree. I don't know why the fuck he 13.
They did a song together. Okay, The Girl Is Mine.
Yeah, and he out.
Michael Jackson murked him on that song. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Bar for bar, Paul McCartney wasn't fucking with Mike. All right.
Nah, this is blasphemy. Mm-hmm. But look, it's the Rolling Stone. What you expect?
Yeah, I guess so. You have a point.
Mm-hmm.
Katy Perry, Missy Elliott.
Okay.
At 12. Okay.
Mm. The Rolling Stone.
The Rolling Stones at 11. They're trying to prove that they're not biased by any means.
Yeah. This is
all right
to have a bro though.
I mean, all the pictures of him look like that. Just
working.
This man's been looking like a fish since 1958.
One of the SpongeBob fish. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
You're like, let me have this moment. I'm gonna take ass. Oh my god, bro. All right. Number 10, Lady Gaga. Yo. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to the Lady Gaga concert, bro.
Yeah, I could definitely see you in that same fit showing up to the Lady Gaga concert.
You better shut your fucking mouth, bro. I'm sorry.
Shoulder pads and all.
You better shut your.
I think I seen you in a fit like that before.
Hell no.
Nigga, that was your pajamas. Nigga, you were just going to bed in that shit.
Hell no. Hit you with Lady Gaga. Oh, nah.
All right, number 9, Madonna.
Surgical Madonna. God damn. This one, she started her surgery there.
That was the first one, like the day before.
Yeah, you see her face puffing up, right? All right. Number 9, Madonna.
Lady Gaga's in full form here.
Hey, Rhianna, holy shit!
This last performance, number 8, Rhianna was. This is cap. Come on, dog. Like,
wow.
It's because she was pregnant. Now she's in the top 10. No, that's bullshit. Get her up out of here.
Crazy. This is where Michael Jackson should be.
Yeah, the other performance,
yeah,
for sure.
Hold on, number 7, Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Look I don't know who Bruce Springsteen is, but
you don't know who Bruce Springsteen is, nigga.
But I always hear him in movies and all types of shit. Everybody mention bruh name, so I guess bruh should be top 7. I guess I have no idea who this nigga is. Is this Bruce Springsteen?
The one on the left.
He's the E Street Band. Oh, this is Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go next.
Shakira and Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
They're not even showing the picture. Oh, man. All right. Oh, hell no. Number 5, Aerosmith, Britney Spears, NSYNC, Nelly.
I remember this one.
You remember this one?
Yeah, I do. And it was just a bunch of yelling on stage. But hey, what do you expect? You got Nelly in there, so it's not like he gonna be really singing. But Britney Spears right there, you can tell that's when she started her transformation.
I know we never knew, bro. We should have known, bro. We should have known she was getting exploited, bro. She was turning into a demon.
NSYNC slaps Loki. Yeah, no, NSYNC did their thing. Ain't nobody mad at NSYNC.
No, NSYNC was slapping.
Everybody up. Look, you had to choose a boy band back in the early 2000s. Everybody had to. I don't care if you was a kid during that time. You had your favorite. Like for the most part, the niggas was fucking with NSYNC.
Yep.
You had your Backstreet Boy group, your 98 Degrees people, but
nah,
I say
NSYNC was a shit, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Backstreet Boys, they had a couple little hits.
Yeah, But when NSYNC did that song Gone, slap. Number 4, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, and Kendrick Lamar. That was a good performance. I wouldn't say it's a top 5 performance though.
I wouldn't say it's top 5 either.
At all.
You know me?
Number 3.
Beyonce performance was kind of slapping.
Yeah. No, that was a great performance.
Actually,
number 3.
Wait a minute, time out. Why do they have Destiny Child photo? Was this
because no, they came up, they were part of the performance.
So this was solely Beyonce performance? They can't.
They were part of it. Yeah. It was a Beyonce performance, but she bought them out for a couple songs.
Okay. All right.
Number 2.
No, F this. YouTube, not number 2, bro.
I'm still mad at YouTube because do you remember a few years back when they forced us all to fucking have that shit in our iPhones?
I was just about to say that.
I had a grudge against them ever since then.
Man, they put that shit on there, bruh. I'm like, come on, bro.
And number 1, like you said, it seems to be your boy Prince.
Yeah, that performance was outstanding, which goes to show that the Michael Jackson shit should have been in the top 5. Should have been right here.
This is outrageous.
Should have been number 4.
Yeah, I disagree with this list. This seems like somebody from Rolling Stones did it.
Yeah, bro. This list is crazy, bro. This list is crazy, bro. Wow. The blasphemy.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, that list was wild.
Oh my god, bro.
I need a palate cleanser. Let's get into these articles, man.
These articles, bro. Yeah, bro. Good lord. How they
Butterfly in the sky.
Bow!
It's in a
Article, bro.
A reading rainbow.
Yeah. All right. Which one was your article? Because you sent me a couple things.
Oh, so the article was the only art. You had it up in the tab already too.
Yeah, I got them all on the tab.
Yeah, right there. The English police.
Since we on it, let's start with this one.
All right. So this comes from the NPR. So this is an article by Ayana Archie. You said what?
NPR, niggas, please read. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, what do y'all think about the Hogwarts Legacy BS?
Oh,
look, let niggas, if niggas enjoy a video game about a fictitious world with fictitious characters in it, let these motherfuckers play the game. Okay, I don't have a problem. I know J.K. Rowling did some wild shit and she said some wild shit. Mm-hmm. That don't mean that Harry Potter don't slap.
Yeah.
Okay. Niggas do bullshit all the time. Mm-hmm. Kanye did and said a bunch of bullshit. That don't mean flashing lights ain't a bop. Okay. Let's get some shit straight. I don't even like Harry Potter, but the game is super solid, insanely good. Yeah, I've heard I've seen a ton of people playing the game, and I'm not a huge gamer, but I've seen a ton of people playing the game. I want to play the game. It seems like it's going to be something that's going to be fun and exciting, and something that's they're going to be able to update and change world information. So fuck all the bullshit. Let people play. I'm not going to fucking boycott her because she said whatever about transgenders.
There's nothing. And then we go get back to the article. Nobody wanted to boycott J.K. Rowling when she had that racist allegations on her and shit. Remember
that? Yeah, I do.
Nobody said a fucking word about boycotting. Nothing at all. But as soon as this happened, now it's like, oh, we got a boycott. Nah, man.
We all know she got something to know with that Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Chamber of Secrets, the secret is a little racism in that chamber. A little bit of.
I mean, is it really surprising? This is a well-to-do white woman. That's not surprising to me that she would have transphobic things to say, racist things to say. It doesn't mean Harry Potter isn't fucking etched in stone as one of the greatest franchises of all time, book franchises, movie franchises, and one of the most memorable parts of current movie and media, just just being a classic. I mean, she had 8 movies. That's a fucking run, bro. All of them did numbers.
Yep. It's one hell of a run, man.
Yeah, that's my deal, bro. Soulstar said I had to ask my in real life trans friend if it's okay to play the game because I ain't want no smoke. More power to you for that, but I wouldn't be asking nobody shit. Okay? I just play the game, and if you got a problem with me playing the game, don't come over when I'm playing the game because I'm about to be playing the game.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, my God.
Look, Doc Martens was literally created by a Nazi. Don't mean I'm going to be running around telling motherfuckers they can't wear Doc Martens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Leave me alone. Let me have my few hours of peace in this world of complete insanity.
Yeah.
Let me be a fucking wizard if I... Hella, come on! Like, let me do all my fucking wizard magic that I want to do. Leave me alone. All right, let's get back into this article.
All right.
Thanks. Hey, thanks for bringing that up, though, Movement, because I had forgotten all about that. English police say that they foiled an extravagant plot to steal Cadbury chocolates.
Wow. Oh,
so people are just stealing candies.
Bruh, he it was like.
Don't give it away.
Okay.
A local British police department is. Come on, bro. You gonna have my shit skipping all around. It's saying it helped save Easter for fans of the chocolate egg. A man was arrested in England after allegedly stealing a semi-truck that contained 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs last Sunday, police announced.
Damn.
The man, whom the Associated Press identified as 32-year-old Joby Poole, was stopped on the highway in Telford, a town in central England, shortly after the theft. Poole allegedly used a metal grinder to break through a gate and into the truck, according to the AP. The eggs-travagent theft took place on Saturday, the 11th of February. The West Mercia police tweeted, along with the cream eggs, the crème eggs, a number of chocolate varieties were also stolen. In all, the seized chocolate is thought to be worth 40,000 British pounds, or slightly more than $48,000. Poole entered guilty pleas to theft of a trailer, theft of its contents, and damage to a chain lock. That's a crime? Damage to a chain lock? Wow. He's expected to be sentenced next month. What the fuck are you going to do with 200,000 Cadbury eggs?
I know what he about to do. He about to give it to all his side chicks in his main piece. That's what he about to do. February 11th, right before Valentine's Day, steal all that chocolate. He gonna make a little bit of money.
No, this is before Easter. February. I don't think that was his mindset, right? Oh, maybe it was. Maybe he's gonna open up a little stand. Mm-hmm. Nobody. Hey, you can double up the prices on those. I didn't even think about that. If you can't get them nowhere, and I'm the chocolate plug before Valentine's Day, or I'm the chocolate plug before Easter with the Cadbury cream eggs, because Cadbury cream eggs is probably like the top tier Easter delicacy, right?
Yeah,
I would say the worst is those fucking Peeps.
Peeps
if you're a Peep person, I have to question all the things you do in your entire life. If you're just fucking sitting there like a psycho eating Peeps, more than $200,000 worth of eggs. How are you gonna get that many eggs off though? Where are you selling these things? Are you gonna open an online shop, or like what is your plan to be the single distributor of Cadbury eggs across this town in England?
Yo, Kiwi, what's good, bro?
What's up, Kiwi? Fuck Peeps.
Yeah. Hey, Frank, hey, we gotta look at it like this, bro.
How is Peeps still in business? I've never met a person who enjoys. They selling drugs through Peeps. No, but somebody's buying them because I always get them. Who is buying them?
Peeps are only good for what I call Easter s'mores. What the fuck is an Easter s'more?
It's a s'more, but with a peep. And that sounds fucking disgusting.
I guess we know who's buying the peep.
That sounds pretty fucking gross.
Yo, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna yuck your yum movement, but that sounds fucking gross to me.
Wow, disgusting, terrible.
That sounds like a nightmare scenario. If I showed up to somebody's fucking campfire for s'mores and they put fucking peeps in the s'mores, I'm jumping directly into the fire.
A peep is just marshmallow with sugar on it. Yeah, dirty ass sugar. That shit's disgusting.
Nah. There's some type of toxic contaminants they put on that goddamn sugar. That's why nobody but you likes those goddamn things. All right?
Yeah,
it's all right, but everybody's entitled to like the food items that they like.
Hey, the movement, bro. You got to stall on that one, bro.
Yeah, everything may be toxic, but I think peeps are top tier toxic.
Yeah, top tier toxicity.
IMO, in my opinion. Might as well chew a sponge. Absolutely.
Oh, dude, come in with the joke. All right, you're distracted. All right, hold on. This is why he stole them eggs. Because he saw on the news that there's like an inflation on the price of eggs. And he was like, hold on. People like chocolate. People they going chocolate eggs about to go crazy.
Oh, that nigga thought he was about to be a millionaire. He's gonna be swimming on Cadbury eggs like Scrooge McDuck, nigga.
We rich, baby. Oh, oh my God.
Hey, those egg puns to that writer, those egg puns were terrible.
Yeah.
We're done. No more egg puns for the rest of humanity.
Oh my God.
I think we're done with all egg puns.
Yeah. Lee, that was terrible.
Anyway, that was my article. What you got?
All right, man. My article, you know what I mean, might be a little bit more serious, might have comical to it. I don't know. Got it off the salon, though. By Joy Saha. Do football not wokeness? Conservatives angered over Black national anthem snug at the Super Bowl. Sung at the Super Bowl. I said snug. My bad.
It's all good.
This be my thing, man. I'm telling you, when they be saying woke, they secretly be just saying black.
Yeah. That's I mean, I think that's a pretty consistent consensus amongst every person that they just mean niggas every time that they say woke.
Mm-hmm. God damn. I gotta actually listen to the national anthem. Actually, she sung the Black national anthem.
There was way too many. I agree that there was way too much going on. I'm like, nigga, can I watch the game? I done seen 15 versions of the national anthem. And then they had two people sing the same goddamn, they had Babyface sing the same goddamn song. The Black national anthem is pretty cringe. I don't know about that. The name of the song is Lift Every Voice and Sing. Maybe I grew up with that being, you know, we would say the Pledge of Allegiance and then we would say that as well. So to me, it's just as cringe as the actual national anthem that forces everybody to pledge their allegiance to a country that pretty much hates all black people. Mm-hmm. But like Morgan Freeman once said, American history is black history.
I mean, Morgan Freeman should know he lived through all of history.
All of it. All of history. When I was just a baby boy, we were all cavemen.
Morgan Freeman. Come on, bro.
Morgan Freeman. Do I need to add that to my
Yes.
Add that to my tagline? All right, I'll do that for you.
Morgan Freeman. All right, bro. Let me continue, bro. Reading this article, though, bro. Sarah Lee Ralph stole the show prior to Super Bowl 52 with an impassioned performance of the hymn "Lift Every Voice and Sing," but not everyone was a fan. On Sunday, the Abbott Elementary and Broadway star became the first to perform the song, also known as the Black National Anthem, from within the Super Bowl stadium. This was followed by Babyface with his rendition of America the Beautiful. Also joining in the pregame entertainment just before kickoff was country superstar Chris Stapleton singing the Star Spangled Banner, while CODA Oscar winner Troy Kotsur interpreted in ASL. God damn. Ralph took to social media to share what being asked to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing meant to her. It is no coincidence that I will be singing the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice, and sing at the Super Bowl on the same date it was first publicly performed 123 years ago, February 12th, 1900. Happy Black History Month. The actor wrote.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. All right, cool. We ain't gonna play the video because we know what she said. All right, we want the funk though. Where's the beef? While many offered their praise for her performance, several Republican lawmakers see, and this will I be hating. You see this keyword right here, lawmakers, and they're mad that a black woman is singing the Black National Anthem, and they're like, they didn't want to see this wokeness. This is the problem. Not because they're Republicans. I'm tired of that shit. Stop telling the Republican. No, lawmakers. Y'all make laws. Y'all make policies that can F over black people. Well, let me get back into the article. And critics slammed the NFL's decision to include two separate anthems, Lift Every Voice and Sing, and the official national anthem, claiming that it served to further divide the country.
What? A nigga heard Lift Every Voice and Sing and said, I hate white people after hearing that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Throughout all history that happened, this is the one thing that's separating the country right here. Yeah. Lift Every Voice and Sing being sung at Super Bowl 52 is what separates America. Not any of the laws enacted to disenfranchise the colored people all across the nation. It was none of those things.
It was this.
It wasn't the constant bombing and beratement of all black people. It was this song at Super Bowl 52.
Look here, hold on. Look here. We have Whitey Boobert, or Lauren Boobert, if you want to be proper. America only. Hold on, I'm gonna read it like her. America only has one national anthem. Why is the NFL trying to bind us by playing more Chappelle? Do football not wokeness? She sound like a witch. She got a bunch of phlegm in her goddamn glasses.
She got phlegm in her glasses. All over her glasses.
Yeah, like it's in her glasses and it conducting to her fucking brain. That's why she kind of all nasty. Yo, shut up, Lauren. God damn. See this? Oh, let's get some more BS. Similar Arizona Republican gubernatorial
candidate.
Well, he got one thing right. He's a goober. Carrie Lake was seen sitting during the playing of the Black National Anthem. Later, 20. I'm just here for the national anthem. Benny Johnson. The @NFL played two different national anthems tonight. Someone just sent me a photo of Carrie Lake sitting during the first one. See this? It's all white women talking shit. Look her ankles, her ankle's disintegrating as we speak. Man, she got them angry white Karen ankles. She's ready to call the police on you at any second. Look at her. She about to call the police right now. She's probably on the phone right now. Hello? Yeah, they playing the Black National Anthem. I can't stand it. You got
the movement says the average Joe isn't really racist, just don't want to deal with watching the shit. By 2040, we're going to play the national anthem, the Asian national anthem, the Black national anthem, the Cuban national anthem, the trans national anthem, the gay national anthem, the they national anthem, the Zer national anthem. Fuck all that.
Hold on. What's the gay national anthem?
No, none of. He's just making a observation that they're going to be making up shit just to add to it.
Okay,
I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. I don't agree with what you said originally. The average Joe isn't really racist. Yeah, they are. So first of all, they are. Maybe the people that you associate yourself with, you may not think they're racist. They probably say some racist shit at times, but you don't really think it's racist. Whatever. But I don't really. You think everyone? No, I don't think everyone is racist. I think the average Joe is racist and has but I don't think that everyone is racist.
I just think of it like this though. They're portraying a sentiment of racism right there.
Yeah.
But like come on, let's call a spade a spade. Let's not act stupid, people. It's a black woman singing a Black National Anthem of predominantly the product of the NFL is like 80% black. And they're mad because the Black National Anthem, which is probably 3 minutes?
Yeah.
2 to 3 minutes. like that's the point.
I don't know. I think a lot of people just want to pretend like the things that happened to our community didn't happen, and they just want us to get over it, and they want everybody else to just get over it and us not to talk about it anymore. But we had to hide our identities as a people for so long. It was just bad. Everything associated with Blackness was bad, and it's pretty much still that way. Even though the statistics are heavily against all of the train of thought with those things, it's pretty much still that way, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't agree with all the stupid shit like we were talking about, like taking Aunt Jemima off of fucking syrup. I don't think that did anything for racism. I don't think that them including Lift Every Voice and Sing is a problem, though. I don't see why you would even have anything to say about it. I mean, the problem to me would be, forcing Black people to sing and to stand and to put our hearts over our hand for a song that really represented the murdering and enslavement of all of our ancestors. So I think that's a bigger deal than just a 3-minute song that you could literally just walk away from your TV for.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think about that.
And that's what the average Joe is. Most people, if you really think about it, majority of people do be racist. Like it's
the microaggressions.
Yeah, like
and just dealing with people from all different, living a bunch of different places across the United States and dealing with people from a bunch of different backgrounds. I don't live in, we are dark. So we live in the dark world. No,
dark tale.
What I don't understand what's dark about just the reality of things. You can probably walk around and act like none of these things exist, but we exist in a culture where these things happen, in a country that's failed to realize any of these things or come to any kind of reckoning for anything that has been done, and still disenfranchises minorities. Mm-hmm. So anyways, so we can get back to more happy shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, I do have a question though.
What's that?
One. The movement one, if you want like to let us know, like what state do you reside in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like to know that. Moving on. Hey, should we open up the phone lines, Frank? This would be a good topic for the phone lines to be opened up to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna open up the phone lines for y'all, bruh. Look, man, if y'all want to call in, let y'all voice be heard about this situation right here, call in at 619-609-7383. Once again, the number is 619-609-7383. And also, the number is in the ticker below. So we're gonna have the phone lines open for a couple minutes about the situation, because this is good. I feel like this is good conversation for the people to come in and chime in if they want to. You feel me? In the movement said Indiana with my Black girlfriend. Oh, I mean we don't care about that, but I didn't want to know a state you live in, bro.
I think that it's pertinent because Kamal was asking that because that dynamic is big, right? Depending on who you surround yourself with, your community really like puts a lens on how you view things, right? Yeah. So that the people around you and your experiences are supposedly the experiences of the world, and just the experiences that you have are your experiences, and we won't take that from you. And then we wouldn't want our experiences taken away from us, and the things that we see and we live through on a daily, and we are able to talk about it.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that it's dark. It's just the reality of things, and just because you haven't seen or experienced it or whatever doesn't mean, or it has no effect on you. Doesn't mean it doesn't have effect on other people. Some people don't care about domestic violence, right? They're like, yeah, whatever. People get beat on every day. I'm not the type that thinks that way. I don't be like, oh shit, no, fuck that. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing that shit thrown in my face directly. You know what I mean?
It's like, damn, that shit wow. Nah, but the movement we've been around all types of people, we've been around all types of races. You feel me? And look, man, this is what we've been through. This is what the lens that we see through. You feel me, bro? Like, and we calling a spade a spade. You just saw through that article, they're showing forms of racism.
Yeah, and I don't really care about if they didn't sing the Black National Anthem. I didn't really give a shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
like to be honest, perfectly honest. Like I don't care about that. You know, they could have not sung it, and I'd have been just fine. They could not sing any national anthem, and I'll be just fine. To be honest with you, because I don't really give a shit about that. I just wanted to watch the game.
Yeah, it's the whole point.
But I don't think that there was a problem with it, because who cares? They sing all kinds of shit during Super Bowl.
I think the whole point also is like them motherfuckers is the ones that brought it up.
Yeah,
they were tweeting about it and shit.
Yeah, negatively, right? Yeah. Just have some negatives. That's like black people just can't exist and have 3 minutes during Black History Month to sing a song without people getting up in arms about the fact that they just sung another song.
They called it wokeness. That
like,
be
who cares?
God damn. Hold on. Movie said, yeah, sure do. Racism exists, but all. What you mean? Yeah.
No, but all people are no. Let's make one thing clear.
We're not saying all people are racist.
Yeah, no, not even all, and I completely understand that. However, black people live under the ire, to be honest with you, that we have to see if you're racist or not. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody and everybody's under the, I don't know,
the scrutiny eye, like
because you never know. You don't know who is secretly, who is or who isn't. So you always have that little bit of, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could trust this person.
That's from every race. White, black,
yeah,
Native American, Spanish, every race. Every race. And the voices of that shit is getting more prominent. You see it on social media all the time.
Yeah.
So let's not act stupid, people. Come on, bro. You feel me? Nah, but man, this is the one thing I wanted to take away from this article that I brought to you. People out there, when they say that woke shit, you feel me? They just mean black. So don't be fooled with that shit, yo.
Yeah. If you take away nothing else from this conversation, no, every time they say woke, it means gay and black. Those are the two terms that it's the underscore for.
Oh my goodness. All right, before we get to the do you got any things we see?
I do. So I sent you like a little Twitter one, just because I think that one was funny, the dude at the hockey game.
Okay.
And then I sent you also that another list that I would like us just to read a few excerpts from.
Okay,
pretty entertaining.
Let's do the list one. But we're gonna read the last couple comments of this convo, and we're gonna hop into that. I asked, do you think the average Joe is racist? Y'all say yes. For the most part, the average Joe that I've met always been fucking racist. In some microaggression, form of racism. Average is the majority. Hold on. We got bruh. He's calling in, yo. Hold on. Let me answer. Yo, what's good? Can you hear us?
The movement.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Yo, what's good?
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Let the people know your name and where you're from. Our listeners and shit.
You want me to give my real name?
No, don't.
No, you could just.
You give your.
I just use my real name, Rick. I'm from Indiana, born and raised in Chicago.
Okay, that's what's up. All right.
Okay, so I got to push back on this.
All right, give us some pushback.
Like I said, I was Born and raised in Chicago. I've been in many places. I've dated many women, different races. I've been adopted by many different type of families: Black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican. Been involved in a lot of this. And one of the things I can say for sure is people are generally good. So the idea that everyone is, the average Joe is racist in America, to me, does not compute. The idea that everyone is racist just doesn't match any experiences I've had with any race at all. So I need to push back and try to get a real understanding what you mean by the average Joe is racist.
Okay. Would you like to expound on that, Frank?
Oh yeah, I can definitely expound on that. So, can you hear me?
Yes, it's okay. I hear you.
Okay. So, what I mean by that, obviously, I know that the average person, in a general sense of people, just all people across the country, are racist. I don't think that, right? Just all people of all races. No, I do not think that. But I do think a larger majority of people than most believe do share those sensibilities.
Well, I'm sorry, that last part, you lost me. What do you mean by that?
What, do share those sensibilities?
Yes.
Do share the thought processes and viewpoints that our race of people aren't equilateral to most other.
Now, do you think that that's simply because of the residual, situation Black people have been in, or that it's the individual people causing that? Because individual people, the way they treat people they see as a minority that has been oppressed is going to be different.
Hold on, you cut out for a second. Say that one more time. I'm sorry, you cut out for a second.
Don't you think that has more to do with individual people's need to treat somebody who they know has been oppressed differently, whether it's in a positive or a negative, because of the extra sensitivity to that situation, rather than it is actual full stop racism? Because I'll give you a little insight into why I can tell you I have a full spectrum of understanding about race.
Sure.
People who hate different races.
Yeah.
My father, I'm Puerto Rican. My father's Puerto Rican Mexican, so I'm Puerto Rican mostly and like a quarter Mexican. I'm with the girl I'm with now. She's a Black woman, like I said. We've been with each other 12 years, and actually as a couple 7 years. When I told him that I was dating a Black woman and I was moving in with her, the first thing he told me that caused a complete breakup, and I haven't spoke to him in a long time, is that if you get that Black woman pregnant, I'm going to disown you. So I left. Okay. And this isn't the first time I saw him do racist shit. Okay. It's neither here nor there. He's done a lot of different shit. That was pure racism. As pure as you can get, right? If he went out, put on a white hood, and put a fucking cross on somebody's lawn and lit it, that's the only way he could get any more racist, right? Now, if I go out to the south of here in Indiana, I'm sure I could, if I poked hard enough, if I dug hard enough, if I went to the right country clubs, if I went to the right bars, I'm sure I could find a couple of those. But 99% of the people will greet my girlfriend with a smile and a hug. Most of these white people, they're going to care about her just like they would care about a white person. And I feel that I understand that there's racism. I've seen it, right? I can feel it. I felt it before.
I think that you are under the assumption I'm saying overt, because it's not all overt. People will smile. That's happened plenty of time. I've worked in corporate America where people will smile in your face and then immediately, like as soon as they get the opportunity to get you down a rung, they will take that opportunity to do that. Specifically,
here's the problem.
You.
All right, what's the problem?
What specifically? What specifically mean? What do you mean?
No, specifically not. I'm not talking about you. Like specifically me, as being the person in that, and just it's not all over. Like what you were talking about, and I'm sorry you guys had to go through that, but that's overt racism, right? Where it's just like, nah, I don't fuck with those people. Okay. There are a ton of people though.
I understand the idea of microaggressions and all.
Exactly.
The issue with that is that when you start talking about dog whistles, you start talking about microaggressions, when you start talking about those type of things, what you're doing is you're creating an environment where you could accidentally say something that could be interpreted as that, even when it was never even your intention. The idea of a dog whistle is what? That you say something that you can interpret as being racist, and then it becomes completely subjective to the person hearing it. And me, as a hyperlogical dude, hearing that, because I'm a nerd, I'm hyperlogical, I build shit. When I hear that, I hear there's a way you can have a false positive. And when you hear a false positive, then that way of thinking can't be put in logically. So it's false. You can't use such a tight range of emotion like racism and say to me, they can do it secretly. I don't know about it, but I'm going to say it's there. You can't, because then you're creating this strange conflict where anybody can be racist. I could be racist and have a black girlfriend.
But that's the point.
And have a biracial child. Like at that point, now everyone is racist, and at that point, no one is safe from being canceled. At that point, no one could ever not be racist. It's just
so. Let me ask you this: could the inverse of that same situation, that same scenario, also be true? Where you look at those things that are considered microaggressions, or and you say, well, because I don't want to believe that that's something that's racist, so I'm just not even gonna like address it at all as being something that could be a possibility of that intention.
Yeah,
you're misinterpreting what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's that I don't want to believe. Belief is faith. I don't believe. Okay, I see the world in a very factual way.
Black and white.
My father walks up to me and says, if you get this black girl pregnant, you're disowned. That's racist, obviously. If some guy comes up to me and says, your girlfriend's really beautiful for a black woman, you could say, yeah, that sounds racist, right? Obviously sounds racist. Now you have to take a step back and say to yourself, does intent matter, right? Does intent matter? Did it matter that he was actually being nice? Does it matter that even though he may have this as an old person, probably, because that's mostly what you're going to run into. When you run into an old person, you're going to run into these racist things that happen, even with black people, even with Puerto Rican people, Mexican people. You run into this whole, Mexicans, they work really hard. And, Puerto Ricans, they don't take showers and shit like that. Like, these are things that
I've never heard that, but
when you go to the even deeper minutia, where you go into dog whistles, right? And you go into microaggressions, right? Now you're going into a point where you can't prove that this person is being racist. You're basing it off of feeling. You're not basing it off of actual facts. I can come in and show you somebody who's racist, like that Republican woman. I'm sure if you dug a little bit deeper, you might find her saying
Lauren Boebert
things. But the idea of, when she says woke, she means all black people. She means gay people. Like that's a microaggression. That's a dog whistle, and you can't accurately measure that. And it becomes dangerous when you start making factual choices about society on something you can't quantify.
Okay, let me give you a little pushback though. Why would they even have an article titled this at all if it didn't equal wokeness equal black? Do football not wokeness?
Okay.
Conservatives anger over black,
and that was literally about
football,
just
not wokeness. Conservatives angered over black national anthem sung at the Super Bowl. Black national anthem, not wokeness. Like they don't have to say that. They could have been like, we don't want to hear the black national anthem. They don't have to correlate wokeness with the black. And so, I mean, they say it.
Okay, so
we didn't say it.
So first, that's the article. That's not what the actual person said, right? Number one, that article wasn't written by the person who didn't like the anthem.
She said that literally. Do wokeness, not football. That was from her.
Did she actually say that? Pull it up.
Yeah, she actually said that.
I didn't pay attention to that part.
We can't see your screen, Magic.
Oh.
Pull it up because I didn't see that part. Because the one I saw was that
yeah, right there.
There's only one national anthem. That's the one I saw.
Can you see it right now?
That's the one I saw. It says nothing about black.
It says America only has one national anthem. Why is the NFL trying to divide us by playing multiple? Do football, not wokeness.
Where's the disconnect?
You want me to play devil's advocate?
No, but where's? Hold on. Answer our question. Hold on. Before the devil's advocate, answer our question. Where do you see the disconnect of this tweet not correlating blackness with wokeness?
Well, for one, what are you basing it off of?
She said America only
of the idea that this has to do with what happens to have been a black national anthem, right?
I'm dealing with what actually happened. There's only two national anthems that happened at the Super Bowl.
Right.
And one with
you're saying that you're correlating it because she's having this issue, and it just so happens that secondary national anthem was the black national anthem. That's why you believe that that's what they mean that, right?
Everybody should believe that because it's a fact that actually happened. There was two national anthems. Okay. One was black. She's saying that the black national anthem is dividing us. Do football, not wokeness. Is she talking about the white national anthem? I don't think she's talking about that one. I don't think.
Well, first, let's take a step back. The national anthem, okay. I understand you guys believe that it was supposed to be this. It's an anthem for a country that has treated black people badly, and that's completely true. It has, right? But the anthem itself is never meant to be an anti-race or anti-black person anthem, right? Within its face. Okay, and understand you believe because of what happened to the country, to black people within the country, that it then de facto makes that anthem anti-black. I understand that.
Okay.
But when somebody says woke, what they're saying is you are creating something that is specifically more complicated in order to adhere to a type of ideology. And that ideology is what? The idea of inclusiveness, right? That's the whole purpose of it. So when somebody says, now I can do twofold. I can explain to you two reasons why she made that post, okay? Because I can put myself in their shoes. I can understand people. I believe I can, that when you're an American, I'm an American. I actually believe that the Constitution and the Bill of Rights are probably two of the best written pieces of legislation ever created by a country, okay? If I was to tell you, hey, we're going to break apart this country into two forms now, right? There's black Americans, there's white Americans now. There's going to be people that are going to have issues with that. There's going to be people that have issues with that. And not necessarily because
what people?
They hate black people.
No, hold on.
There's always going to be somebody.
What people would have a problem if there's a black America and a white America? I could tell you what people would have it because we done seen it already. I want you to answer. Which people? The black people gonna have a problem, or the white people gonna have a problem?
What do you mean by? You're taking what I'm saying. You're attempting to create it like I mean that there's two different camps. What I mean,
you said it. I didn't say it. I'm asking you a question.
That the idea of creating two separations, okay, is a problem within itself, and that people are gonna have issues with that.
Okay.
The idea of whether or not white people, white races are going to have I'm sure that there's going to be a mix of white races that are going to have an issue with that when you create that separation. But there's going to be plenty of black people who are also not going to like that separation. I mentioned the whole Morgan Freeman quote, right? Morgan Freeman, when he did that quote, what was he talking about? He was asked if Black History Month was useful, if he liked it. He didn't like it. Why? Because Black history is American history, right? Which is correct. Black history is American history. There have been slaves here in this country before its creation and stayed till the 1800s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you create separation, you create conflict. That's just the law of nature. When you create separation, you create conflict. So you can see a positive understanding of why it's an issue to create two national anthems. Because when you separate a nation, you create conflict. That's just how it's going to be since the dawn of time.
But
whether it's race or not, it could have been about dogs and cats. Okay, if you create conflict, even with that, funny enough, people who like cats, people who hate dogs or like dogs, they get at it all the time about that shit. And it's the dumbest thing to get angry about. But people get angry over it. People get angry whether or not Coke and Pepsi are better, right?
Okay.
These conflicts, okay, are created for what? For the woke ideology. The ideology that if you push Black identity out, you push racial identity out, that you should be able to create a newer society that is better off and creates a more cohesive society. And that's what wokeism really means at the end of the day, correct? And so when somebody uses that, they're using it in those terms most of the time. Now, you may think that they have an underlying thing, but that goes back to what I talked about before, how the idea of microaggressions and dog whistles is you can't quantify it. You can't measure that. And so now I have to sit here and either agree with you that this woman is racist or disagree with you that this woman is racist without any real evidence either way. I have to take your word for it that her use of that specific word is racist. And
okay. Can we hold on? You've been talking for a while, Rick. Hold on.
To sit on it.
Hold on, Rick. You've been talking for a while. It's not our words. It's her words. She's literally saying that, and that's being racist.
Well, I understand, Rick. I understand what you were saying about the separation of two things, right? That is going to pit people on each side of things. I get that, but there were literally no Black people that had a problem with the white national anthem being sung.
That's not true
at all.
Nope. I didn't see no tweets.
About it,
nothing.
She rolled her eyes immediately. She's like, "What the fuck's the point of that?"
Have you seen
of what? Of what? The Black national anthem?
See, this is the problem when you start generalizing everybody. You're not a monolith. Black people are.
That's
not
what I was going to say.
Yeah, not a monolith. That's not a monolith.
So
not every Black person is going to look at that and not roll their eyes. Guess what? I guarantee you, if you took a large enough sample, you're going to have 30% of Black people that are going to roll their eyes at that because it doesn't help.
And how are you coming up with that figure?
Like Joey Diaz once said, "What the fuck's that got to do with the price of milk? Nothing."
But we're not talking about that. You got to start answering the question, though, Rick. You kind of not answering our questions, and it's kind of messing up our convo right now. We're asking you simple questions, and you're kind of like not really directly answering.
How'd you come up with that figure of 30%? Like you said, your girlfriend is more than, and anybody is more than within their rights to roll their eyes at it. I'm sure there are some people that roll their eyes at it, and some people that rolled their eyes at the normal national anthem.
Yeah.
What we were saying is, and I know you heard me say this, is I really don't give a shit. They could not sing either one of those songs at the end of the day. It really wouldn't make a difference to me. But it's the fact when you point something out specifically that this thing's not like the other thing, that means you have a problem with this thing and not the other thing. So a national anthem created out of necessity for people that did not believe the national anthem applied to them, I don't think that that's a problem with it being sung. Just like I don't have a problem with people being proud of their country and the regular national anthem being sung. I don't have a problem with that. I don't understand why anybody would really have a problem with that. In a free country where you can just turn your TV off or walk away if you don't like something, again, but I don't care either way. I'm right down the middle with this thing, Rick. To be honest with you, I didn't really see either thing being a problem.
Okay, where was the question? I don't want to ignore the question. What was the question you said I didn't answer? So I can answer it.
One of the questions were, where did you get the 30% number from? The second question was, who would be in conflict if there was separate between black and white? Who is the one causing the conflict? Who is angered? Who is mad?
Which the 30%? The 30% was hyperbolic. I use 30% because 30 to 40% would be a mean or an average, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said 30%. It has nothing to do with whether or not it actually is. Of course, I don't know exactly the number, but I would guess based off of the people I know who are black who would roll their eyes at it. Based on that, I could say the mean 30 to 40%. But what was the other question?
The other question was,
sorry,
you said that if there would be conflict between if there's a black America and white America, who would be angered? Who would cause the conflict?
I mean, it'd probably be both sides. That's why a conflict's a conflict. You can't have a conflict with both sides. You're not angry about it.
Not necessarily, because I've been seeing a lot of times, and of what's happening right now with Lauren Boebert, or where the hell her name is. He's the one causing the conflict because a black person is singing the Black National Anthem at the Super Bowl, which is played by predominantly black people. You want another example? How about Black Wall Street? Remember Black Wall Street? When black people, when black people were minding their own goddamn business, thriving, booming, and then you know what happened.
In a separate but equal society.
Yes, I know. I know the whole story. I've studied it.
So my thing is this. My thing is this. This will be the last. Hold on. Let me finish my thought, and then you can ask me, and then that'd be like the last point because it's getting late. My thing is that a lot of times I feel that, and I'm gonna say most white people don't know how to leave black people the F alone when they're doing things great. And this is another example right here. Literally. She could have, the Republican, the white lady could have just left it alone, say nothing at all. But instead, they had to chime in.
It was a dog whistle. She was speaking to a certain demographic of people, and we all understand it, whether you want to deny it or not. And she just has a track record of being that type of person. So it's pretty easy to put the breadcrumbs together.
But what was the question
with this specific person?
What was the question you have for us, though, bro?
Take a step back to what you were talking about, how the only people that would have an issue with it is white people, right? This woman, you know, if you dug deeper, I'm sure there's plenty of other ones, right? Do you think if you looked specifically for a black person that has a problem with it, you wouldn't find one?
It would probably be a little harder because
with what are you talking about, the Black National Anthem or the White National Anthem?
Yeah,
which one is that in regards to?
Both, probably both, but probably both because you would be one of them who has a problem with the White National Anthem.
I don't have a problem with either one.
The idea that Black National Anthem was used.
I first of all, I don't have a problem with either national anthem at all.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with the White National Anthem. I just said it's a shame that you know, if anything should be an outrage, is the fact that these people are forced, as we can see in the sport of the NFL, these people are forced to comply to a certain standard when it comes to that national anthem, right?
Well, we both agree that they shouldn't be doing it at all, period.
Yeah.
But you did say that it was a racist national anthem, and that
I said it was yeah.
That's the way it works. That's fine that you're due. I mean, you don't have to say no. You can just say, yeah, I don't like it. Like, it's fine.
No, I don't. First of all, I know that it's fine that I don't, but I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it either way. Okay, I don't have a problem with that national anthem. I'm just saying it sucks that these people are forced to. If we're gonna have a problem with something, we should have a problem with that. But I don't have a problem with it either way. I don't have a problem with the White National Anthem at all. I don't really I don't care about it. It don't slap. It's not something I'm listening to in my damn car. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I think about that song the way I think about a piece of lint or something. Like it's just there. It just exists.
Now, the Black national anthem, the people that have issues with it, you think none of them would be Black?
I think that you could definitely find Black people that don't like the Black national anthem. I guarantee you. You can find Black people that don't like anything. You can find Black people that don't like other Black people.
Yeah,
you can find all the time. You can find all of that within the group.
You think a Black person? Why do you think a Black person wouldn't like the national anthem? The Black. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Like it.
Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of Black people that just like don't like that song. Sure. I can't quantify it. Obviously, I can't put a number to it, but I'm sure. I mean, again, like you said, we're not a monolith, so some people just it probably annoys some people.
Some Black people just hate Black everything.
Yeah.
No, literally, some people that's their ideology.
They're annoyed by the fact that everything's made complicated. Right?
No, or that's just their ideology and how they grew up. They just don't like Black anything, and they have Black skin. It happens. You know how I know it happens? Because I done been around people that's been like that.
She doesn't like Black things. That's why she doesn't like. That's why she rolled her eyes at the Black national anthem.
No, and that's not what we're saying. Is she okay? Well, then ask yourself this: Does your Black girlfriend, does she like her family? Because I just said somebody that's Black that don't like Black anything.
Thanksgiving. We go there every Thanksgiving. We live in a primarily Black neighborhood. It's actually one of the.
So you debunk your own shit right
Black,
there.
Communities, majority Black communities. We go every holiday, pretty much.
Okay.
She's very close to them. She's gonna go see them tomorrow.
We were by no thing. We were not saying that if this, then this. So we weren't saying if you don't like the Black national anthem, then you don't like Black people, you don't like Blackness, you don't like yourself. That's not the equation. I'm just saying that I'm sure you could find these people within the community of people that don't care for Black people within the Black community.
Yeah.
But they're always outliers to everything. And we're by no means saying that your girlfriend does not like Black people because she doesn't like that song. Because again, a lot of Black people don't even know that goddamn song, to be honest with you.
Over the Super Bowl.
Putting those people to the side, putting those internalized racism people to the side of Black people. What other reasons do you believe people would have an issue with a black person would have an issue with the Black national anthem?
Maybe they think the song suck. Who knows? They probably think it's trash.
Some people could be under the same thought process that you're under, where it's like, hey, I think that it separates. You know, why can't we all just get along? Type of thing. But sure, those people exist. There's a spectrum of opinions on everything.
Yeah, to me, I think that's the crux of the situation. When we create separation, you create conflict, and there's going to be people who don't like the idea of conflict. And even if it seems minute, right, seems tiny, seems small, these things are going to create conflict. And it's not always going to be racist conflict. It can also just be, man, I live my life every day. I do a 9 to 5. I don't want to fucking hear about this shit. I don't want to hear about Republicans.
What don't you want to hear about?
They feel the separation. I don't want to hear about Black people creating a new national anthem, and then I gotta like it.
That national anthem is not new. That national anthem
ready. It's at 100 years.
Yeah.
Literally, it's not new.
If you're willing to understand that people don't like this kind of conflict, then you have to understand that is.
So the fact that it exists in your mind is a conflict. The fact that this song exists is in itself the conflict.
Rick, are you still there?
I didn't hear that.
I said, do you think that the fact that this song exists in itself is a conflict? Because that's what it sounds like.
I can't hear you. For some reason, he's breaking up. Frank. I think his name's Frank, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say it one more time. Do you think that the fact that the song exists in itself is a conflict?
The fact. Let me think about that. Do I think it's a conflict?
Because you said I don't want to hear about this conflict. So the conflict would be the song existing.
That's a good question. Is the creation of the song itself a conflict? The creation of the song itself, you could make the argument that it is a conflict, but I would say that it was just a symptom of what was going to essentially be a conflict no matter what, right? It was already a conflict brewing. Well, since the beginning of fucking America, it's been a conflict between black people and white people. And so this need for identification within your race would have caused that no matter what, right? So the conflict existed before that black national anthem. So I would say no.
So then again, the question is, what's the conflict? Because if you don't think the song in itself innately creates conflict, when you say, I don't want to hear about the conflict, what do you mean?
Well, I don't care.
Oh, come on, bruh. Bruh. You gotta care a little bit, bro. You called and explain your point. Like we get your point.
I can ride with that because I really don't care either. But when you say specifically that I don't want to hear about the conflict, that to me, what it sounds like to my ear is.
Hold on. Y'all talking over each other.
Let me answer your question.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Let me answer your question. Let's say that I did. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. The reason it creates a conflict is the same reason why, if you separate, this is going to sound weird, but there's a point to it. When you separate a baby from its mother, it creates a conflict. Okay, you're creating a separation that is unnecessary, right? Now, just because the separation and the conflict was inevitable, doesn't mean creating additional points of failure within to create the conflict or advance the conflict is necessary, or that you should do it, right?
So your idea of what should have... Hold on, no, because I want to get this across.
Okay.
Your idea of what should have happened or what should happen with black people in America during this whole time would be just a natural cohesion, just absorb into society. There is nobody ever pointing out any differences, any injustices, anything like that. It's just deal with it silently and be completely absorbed. Like there should be no offshoots to what is ideally the normal thought of what America should be.
Yes, and it's happened before many times. It's happened with the Irish, who were also slaves at one point in America. The Italians, who were treated as second-class citizens as well.
Irish were never slaves in America. They were indentured servants. They were never slaves. Those are two different things. Indentured servitude, you would do it for a time and you would still be able to go home. And you would do it for a short period of time to gain some money so that you could have your separation and freedom. Now, sure, they did go through their prejudices with the normal, just American, idealist.
Mm-hmm.
But by no mean was they.
If you're forced into servitude, is that slavery?
They were not forced into servitude. There were plenty of people that just came over here.
If it's monetary, it's not slavery. If it's monetary, it's not slavery, bro.
If any monetization is used there, it's not slavery.
No, because the point of slavery is working for freaking free. That's slavery.
So you're telling me indentured servitude is not slavery?
It's no. They were not. They were not slaves.
You don't believe it's okay? Well, every historical academia would completely disagree. Who cares? It's not neither here nor there for what I'm saying.
Okay.
Irish people, Italians, and the most recent example would be Asians. Okay, Asians have blown up when it comes to their value within American society.
And why is that?
Education. They have the highest rates of. They have the highest income. I'm forgetting the terms here. They have the highest income.
Yeah, highest median income, highest education, all that shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sex education. And the way that they did that was by assimilating and not creating a separation within them publicly. Now they do it privately. Every race does that. That's inevitable. Even the Irish do it. The Italians do it. You create a separation between you and the people within your neighborhood based around your race. But there is a difference between the conflict that, look, have all the love for Black people in the world, but you guys, boy, if nobody wanted to be separate more, it would be the Black race. Like, I'm sorry, but you guys want to be separate.
Okay, let me ask you this, though.
In general, it's not a problem, right?
Hold on.
But when you look at other races, you know that is possible, the assimilation without losing your culture. It's possible because Asians...
What's the culture? What is our culture?
Yeah.
What, Black culture?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is Black culture?
Oh, there's a lot to Black culture.
You better not
what is it?
You better not
Name
say
it.
sneakers and dancing, bruh. Bruh.
See, Black culture is literally considered the monetized portion of America. And that's more of American culture. Black people in general are trying to create their culture here because our culture was completely taken away from us. I look at my wife. My wife is Mexican. She has an actual culture. She's able to get together with her family. She knows where her roots and her history came from. They have these traditions. We're creating ours because ours was stolen.
Well,
so there should be no problem. Hold on. There should be no problem with us creating a culture when our culture was completely robbed of us. Those Asian people that you spoke about, they have their culture. They know where they come from. Sure, a lot of them do assimilate. They have great test scores. All of that is true. But they do have a culture. We're in the midst of creating it now.
Well, hold on, Frank. I gotta push back on that. We not only we creating, but we're learning about our culture as Black people here. We're learning through our own readings, our own teachings of our, people, our elders and stuff that knows about this shit. So not only we creating, we also learning about our culture as Black people in America. Hold on. I have a question for Rick. Rick, this be the last question, bro. Like we appreciate you coming on here and giving us some pushback, bro. You feel me? You know what I mean? But why do you think Asian, Irish, and it was another group you said, I can't remember, but why do you think they assimilated into, you want to say, I guess, the white dominant society or American society? Why do you think they did that?
It's white society. Go ahead and say that. That's really what it is. It's white society.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Ask the question again. Why do you think they assimilated?
No, why do you think they assimilated? Asian people, the Irish people that you talked about, that assimilated into the dominant society.
Can I just say one thing about the creation of culture and whatnot?
No, answer the question first, and then tell us about the creation of culture.
Okay, why do I think they assimilated? Well, I guess in the end of the day, I don't know if I could fully answer that question. Why did they fully assimilate? I'd have to look into that, how they did and why they did. I guess those are probably two different questions. But I would assume, at least from what I heard about Asian people, the idea of the American dream is something that I've heard a lot from Asian people. The idea that if you come to America and you assimilate and you stay in school and you build yourself up, you can make something out of yourself. That's one reason they probably assimilate, or how they assimilate. And also I think probably because their culture also has some of those things within it. Irish people, I'm unsure exactly how Irish people and Italians assimilated. Italians didn't do a very good job at the beginning. They had their whole gang culture, their mob culture that we all know created huge issues in America, but sooner or later they did assimilate and they became less separated from America, because sure you'd agree, most people don't see them any differently than any other white American. They assume them as white, even though they're technically not.
Yeah, but they assume themselves as white by fucking checking in the white box on censuses and shit. Or while getting benefits.
There's no Italian on those censuses. It says white, Mexican, Black, or other. That's it. Well, Hispanic, not Mexican, Hispanic.
because the government does a horrible job of separating races in their census and whatnot. I mean, they only have Black, Asian, Indian, or Native American, and forgetting one. They don't have like, you know, Mediterranean. They don't have, you know, Arab. They don't have anything like that. That's just bad
so
paperwork.
Why, if they're so proud of their Italian,
because that's the closest thing to my race quote.
So you put white, why not put, I guess, Hispanic, or put in other and put Puerto Rican?
There's race and there's ethnicity. It's two separate things. Race is a weird thing on its own, and ethnicity is a weird thing on its own. Ethnicity is culture. Race is I guess biological, you could say.
But what I'm asking is because in, you know, they have other and stuff like that. Why not just be proud of your shit? Put I'm Puerto Rican,
sometimes
motherfucker.
You put other.
Yeah,
if
like
there you put other, but it's not always there.
Yeah, but I'm.
Not always there. I mean, that's a weird thing. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that's what we get off tangent.
Here, I'll leave you with this.
Building culture of Black America. It's like they're not the only culture that's had to do that. I'm Puerto Rican. Taino is the people that came from my island, and they're completely wiped out. We barely know anything about them. The really only thing we know for sure is they invented barbecue, and they ate a lot of fish. Like, they're so destroyed.
I'm pretty sure cavemen invented barbecue, but
African culture. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said I'm pretty sure cavemen invented barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbacoa is not that type of barbecue. Not just putting fucking meat on a fire. It's putting something on a spit and rotating it and then burying it.
I understand. It was in jest.
Yeah, man. Come on, smart man. Damn.
Yeah, I understand. It was said in jest. Obviously.
Jesus. Oh my goodness.
In any case, my people were destroyed, and so now our culture is a mixture of Spanish, African, and white cultures. It's a mixture of those. Our food is influenced by Black culture or African culture, Central African culture. One of our foods called mofongo is actually a derivative of mufu, which you probably heard of if you've ever eaten in kind of Central African foods. So when it comes down to it, Black people are not the only people who lost their culture and don't know anything about their origins. I understand the pain too. Let me preference this. I understand the pain, right? I may not be able to fully understand it because I'm not Black, but I understand it.
Not really.
Into it.
You can't.
You know, I care about it. So
I just feel like
that's all I want to say about that. That it's not unique. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I think it is unique in a way where, you know, yeah, I know we're like way past, but
yeah,
I think this is an important conversation. But I think that you compared us to all these other races that have come over here and completely assimilated. I think that our situation was a lot different. First of all, these races came here because they wanted to come here. They came here for the American dream and that opportunity. We were forced here. Not only that, from the time we were forced here, obviously we have slavery. We have 400 years of that. Then after those 400 years, you have Jim Crow and all of the freeman laws that came out of that. After that, you have the civil rights era where we had clear red lighting and government policies strictly against Black people. To keep us separate and keep us down, really. This is hundreds of years of that. And to compare the hundreds of years of murdering, pillaging, enslaving with maybe 40 or 50 years of mistreatment to a certain degree. And I'm sure, there are outliers to everything. There are some terrible people, and I'm not kind of minimizing experiences of different people of different races, but to compare that to the entire experience that African Americans have had in this country, to me, is just a great injustice to a lot of people who died on this soil.
Yeah, I can agree. I'll say that I can agree it is different. It's unique within that, right? When I said wasn't unique, I meant specifically the cultural aspect, right? Not the.
Well, no, originally, I'm not even talking about what you just said about culture. Originally, when you were saying that, you know, it's not just black people that this happened to. It's not just unique to black people that they've had terrible experiences in America. It also happened to Irish people, and you know, when you were talking about the slavery aspect, and it happened to Asian people, and I'm sure you were probably talking about the Japanese internment camps, or whatnot.
Chinese
more recently.
They had dynamite strapped to them and send them into mountains to blow it up. Like, there's many races that have many horrible situations with the United States, and that's just the nature of the beast when you create a country.
All the blame to you, like in my mind, what I'm hearing, all the blame, none of the blame is on the enslaver, right? It's all the slaves, you know, and their descendants should just get over it and assimilate into what society is. There should be no separate identity involved in it. If I'm hearing it correctly, I could be hearing it wrong.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. Look, when you're a victim of abuse, there's two ways you can handle it. Either you do what my mother did. She digged into it, and to this day, she has to go to the mental institution like half the time. Why? Because she still relives her trauma. She still deals with her trauma. Or you can decide to say, you know what? We're going to work past this trauma, and we're going to create a better world for myself. And is it their fault? Of course it's their fault, right? All those motherfuckers that went over there and bought slaves from the Dutch, all of those Western kingdoms that rode into Central Africa and stole those people from them, they're all pieces of shit. Like, I can always agree with you, okay? Like, 100%. But then, you have to make a choice at some point. Are we going to continue to roll in the mud and just smother ourselves in our sorrow? Are we just going to say to ourselves, it's time to create a culture and not try to force this cultural shift? Because let's be honest, the idea of creating a Black national anthem is a forceful push, because there are 100 other ethnicities and dozen other races that have had issues with America. Yeah, I'm sure your Black people's trauma is way worse than any of them. But, you know, when you have 5 kids and you bring only one of them McDonald's, somebody's going to get pissed. Somebody's going to get pissed, and there's going to be a fight. And that's what type of situations. I'm
so glad you brought this analogy, and it's going to be the last point, Rick, because we got to get off here. But think about it like this, like you just said. You come in, you bring McDonald's, right? And we're going to switch it up. There are 5 kids, right? But 4 kids get the McDonald's and the 1 kid don't get it. You know who that 1 kid is? Black people. All right? All them other groups got some type of compensation, some type of earnings, some type of money, some type of grants to start up their businesses out here and shit, while Black people worked here for free and we still ain't got compensated for our damn labor. So it's like, that's why we're not assimilate. We're not going to assimilate with somebody that's keep on. Why would I assimilate with that? Why would we assimilate? Or when we see the Black people that do assimilate, right? Hold on. We see the Black people that do assimilate, right? What happened? White motherfuckers either kill them off or they take whatever invention they got and put it as their own credit. So, of course, we're going to be like, you know what? We need to separate. We need to be loud and proud about what the hell we do as Black people and separate ourselves as much from the white dominant society as we can. So, I mean,
yeah, I don't agree with you, Rick, and just this point where just the pure existence of the national anthem creates some type of division. I see people proud of their ethnicities and singing their national anthems of their countries proudly. And I've not once looked at it and said, you know what, that's going to create separation in my mind if you sing the Mexican national anthem, because I'm not Mexican and it's separating us. I would never do that.
You kind of expect it. Like, think about if you're watching a soccer game and Mexico is playing or some shit like that. Like, this the NFL. Most of the black people consist of 80% of that product on the field. I would think this would have happened sooner. Is it not true? Think about it.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of black people in that's true. But is it comparable that you're talking about a race within a country versus a race that's playing a game within their country?
This is our country, though. As black people,
again, it goes back to the Morgan Freeman thing, right? Black history is American history, and that's just like okay.
So then proves my point even more.
We all agreed that the national anthem period thing is fucking stupid, right? Period.
It is stupid, but I think we having a disconnect with how racist that white lady was about bringing that shit up.
If black history was American history, you keep saying that, then the critical race theory would not be a hot button topic right now because it would just be a part of what history is. So, I mean, I like, again, Morgan Freeman is great, but just because he's black doesn't mean I necessarily agree with him. Even though he's been here since the dawn of time and he's probably actually lived through slavery.
They're also adding anti-white shit to it, right? That was the main issue.
All right, Rick, we got it. It's getting late over here. Hey, you gotta.
That has nothing to do with this, right?
Yeah.
You guys gotta use Discord, man. This shit sounds horrible. Like this calling shit sounds horrendous. I could barely.
Maybe
I have to turn. I literally mute and then raise you guys so I can hear you, and I stay quiet on purpose because if I try to talk, I can't hear shit.
All right, we'll look into it. But next time, use the iPhone like 14 and not the iPhone 5 that you got, bro. We appreciate it.
It's all jokes, man.
It's on a computer.
Jesus Christ, take a joke. Laugh.
It's all jokes, but we definitely look. It takes a lot of courage to just call in and debate. And debate the inverse of what we were saying. So we appreciate the call. We appreciate the listen.
About technology all day. Like don't talk shit about my phone.
Oh my god.
Anyways. What color is it? Black or white? We're gonna assume white.
It's black as hell.
All right, man. All right, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
You have a good day.
All right, you too. All right, with that, guys, we really got to get the fuck out of here. We had more stuff, but we'll bring it on next week.
We had a caller, man. Hey,
the other list. We know we ran over long. You guys aren't used to 2 hour plus, pods from us or live shows from us. But Rick, we appreciate you calling in.
We don't agree with our white Puerto Rican friend. We'll call you friend for now.
Yeah, yeah, but we always look at side eye.
Yeah,
side eye. Side eye. I'm not sure about you yet, but no. In all seriousness, we appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
And we appreciate your time, guys. We appreciate you listening. All the listeners, all the viewers, all the people that will be listening to this in podcast form. We appreciate all y'all. Magic, give them a round of applause.
Hey, man, we got the best audience out there, bruh.
Yes,
gotta give them a round of applause. If they watching, at least they learning. You feel me, though? Hey, man, I gotta let them know where they can find us, though, bro.
Yeah, you do that.
Hey, man, for my tubers out there, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video art channel booming, but just like the rest of the tubers say, I'm gonna say the same thing. Like a sub a share a comment alike. Y'all know what to do. Some of y'all out there, you feel me? Hey, for our Twitch family though, hit us with a follow, hit us with a share. Hey, we appreciate you, Rick. Right now, you're borderline white and Puerto Rican. You're teetering that line. We don't know yet. No, we appreciate you. We
appreciate you, Rick, and we appreciate all you guys, man. But we out here.
Hold on, the pod. We gotta let them know the pod though, real quick, at least since we are on podcast platform. You feel me? Sorry. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and on iHeartRadio. Across all those platforms, all you got to do is type in the Magic Think Tank or Kamal Johnson ENT, and bam, we pop right up. All right. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have your YouTube link. Nah, we don't have our YouTube link because it's the same as actually, no, the YouTube is Kamal Johnson ENT. I'll link it next time. Actually, I had to figure that out.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback.
Twitch is better anyway. You have better emojis and shit on Twitch. But if you want to get on YouTube,
but he wants to follow the YouTube, so
you don't want to follow my YouTube because I want you to follow my YouTube, Rick. We'll get in a lot of debates. I'll be saying a lot of shit. I mean, I found it. It's just linked. Okay, yeah, Kamal Johnson ENT player, and you can
With that being said, guys,
yep, we out of here.
We out. Peace.